Hi everyone, I am Michelle Wilson with Happy Mama Happy Minnie, and I have Carmelita with me today with Inspiring Spirits, and you're gonna love what she has in store for you.
Hello everyone. So Michelle and I are here today, and we are going to be creating one of our signature cocktails using our Inspiring Spirits cocktail mixers. So we're going to do two things. One, just like I mentioned, we're going to try using the mixer. And then if you don't have our mixers at home, we're going to talk to you about how you can do it just as easily with items that are right in your kitchen. So, you ready to get started, Michelle?
I am ready to get started.
Let's do it. So, we're going to start with a few simple ingredients. We've just got some cinnamon sticks here. We got our peach here on the side, and all you're going to want to do with that peach is just slice it up. I've already done the prep work on my end, so this is just here to look pretty, and so you know what to use at home. Here inside of our bottle, we have our Inspiring Spirits mixer. That is Bliss, and Bliss is created using peach, cinnamon, and elderflower. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna create a fun, brunchy style cocktail, or something that you might even enjoy while you're at home with your girls or by yourself. So we want to talk a little bit about the benefits of drinking and what it can do. Of course, drinking typically has a negative stigma on it, but we're going to debunk that and talk about how using some of the ingredients today, it can help you relax, relate, release. Okay? Yes, Michelle?
Yes,
all right.
Need to relax, relate, release. Yes.
So first of all, of course, with our cinnamon here, cinnamon is great, a great anti-inflammatory. It also can help cut risk of heart disease and lower your blood sugar levels. So you talk about those anti-inflammatories, free radicals. That's what you're gonna find in cinnamon. I love it all year long. A lot of people stick to it in fall and winter, but I put cinnamon in so many things, including my coffee. I put it in my coffee grinds when I get ready to brew some coffee. I love making simple syrups with it, a little bit of sugar, a little water, and just let the cinnamon sticks boil in water, and you've got your perfect homemade simple cinnamon syrup. All right, and then also we talked about our peaches. Peaches are great. Peaches aid in digestion. They oftentimes help our skin, help improve the clarity of our skin, and they can be a great cancer preventative as well. And they also have antioxidants in them. So you cannot go wrong with this cocktail, okay? So it's fall, and we are wanting to create fall-inspired drinks. And this here behind me is a little bit of cider. So it's that time of year. You can go pick up a quick cider from the grocery store. You can get apple, you can get peach. Today we have peach cider. And peach cider is also used in our mixer, okay? So one moment, I'm gonna grab a quick bottle of champagne and we're gonna get right into mixing.
Champagne. Now, can this drink be made warm too?
Good question, Michelle. So you could do a warm variation on the drink, but you don't want to do that with the champagne or the sparkling wine. So we can talk a little bit on the backside after we finish creating this one, how we can make a warm cider with it. I love it. All right, so first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and open up our bottle of champagne. I really need something here so I don't affect the little nail job that I did earlier.
Can't mess up your nails.
All right, so we're just getting ready to pop this bottle of Prosecco. And for those of you at home, anytime you're making a mimosa style drink, a tip that I always like to offer.
I love the sound of that.
Isn't that a fabulous sound? I know. The tip that I always like to offer, you want to pour your bubbles last because you want those bubbles to stay on top. You want to feel that carbonation right back here. So always do your mixer first and your bubbles last. So again, this one is super, simple. All we're gonna do is, if you've got your Inspiring Spirits mixer, you're just gonna add a little bit to the glass, okay? You don't need a lot, just about 2 ounces, ounce and a half. Here, Nichelle, you give it a go.
All right.
Perfect. That's all you need.
Okay.
That's all you need.
What's next?
The next step, it's a 2-step process, you guys. So you've got your mixer in the glass, and you're gonna top it off with some bubbles. And you are done. Nichelle? Yes, and as you can see, we've got our peaches. They're already floating around in there. You can see them down there at the bottom. And we've also got some very earthy seasonings in there. Herbs, nutmeg, a little bit of clove. Also very good for digestion. And they're also full of antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. So on that note, we're gonna cheers. Yes. And we're gonna drink up.
This is very good.
Thank you. Now, I don't want you to get drunk because we are going to make another style on this, all right?
All right.
So we'll take it easy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. As I take another sip, right?
Now, tell me one more time. So this is the cider that you use to make this.
So it's not the same cider.
Okay.
I dabble a whole lot and I do variations on a lot of things. So this other cider that we have is just your basic cider that you can go grab from your local grocery store. Now,
So can I get
Michelle
this?
and I'm sorry. Go
Okay,
ahead.
can I get this right? So
Yep.
we have the cider, we have the peaches, and we have the cinnamon.
Yep.
So they can take this cider
Yep.
at the local grocery store,
Yep.
chop up the peaches,
Yep.
and mix it together with what else?
Bubbles. That's all you
With
need.
bubbles.
That's it. It's super simple, right? How many ingredients was that?
2 or 3.
That was 3. Yes, 3. And we'll talk a little bit if you want to get very fancy. I mentioned earlier the simple syrup that you can make with the cinnamon. So I'll talk about that.
Okay.
I'll talk about that a little bit more too. But on our next variation, we're going to just do our basic cider, okay? So we've got our peach cider here. We live in Georgia, so peach state. I'm a peachy girl. I love peaches, so we're indulging in a peach cider. I'm gonna pour that in there for Nichelle.
And I'll pour yours.
Why, thank you. There you go. And also blended in this, I've already added it, so we didn't go through the whole entire process, but that simple syrup that we talked about. It's a very easy method. You boil some water. You can take 1 cup of water and you can add about 4 tablespoons of sugar, basic white sugar. And you don't have to do 4. 4 might be a little heavy on the sweet side. You can do about 2. You're just gonna stir it together until it dissolves, okay? That is your simple syrup. And then you take your cinnamon sticks. I would recommend at least 2 on this to 1 cup of water. You're just gonna drop your cinnamon sticks into the boiling water and let it steep. You wanna give it at least 10 to 15 minutes. After you created your simple syrup, you can put it in a jar and stick it in the refrigerator and hang on to it. It's good for at least a couple months if you keep that in the refrigerator. Of course, you don't wanna let it sit out because it can get gross if you let it sit out. That's all we're doing.
So now do we add champagne?
Yep. We're gonna add some champagne to our glasses.
And cheers again.
And we are done. Cheers.
Thank you, Carmelita, with Inspiring Spirits
You are
for
so-
helping all of us happy mamas find an easy and quick way to enjoy our fall and winter time this season.
Yes,
with some
we
fabulous drinks.
You're quite welcome. We just want you guys to enjoy.
This is
have
good
a great
too.
time. What did I tell you? And very easy.
Very
right? Easy. So if you guys have any questions, you want to create this recipe at home, give me a shout out. I am on Instagram and Facebook at Inspiring Spirits CO. Inspiring Spirits CO. And if you want to shop our site, we've got our subscription box available right now that includes this bliss and some other fall inspired flavors. You can find us at www.inspiringspirits.co. So we hope you guys enjoyed a very quick video on the benefits of drinking.
Yes.
We don't want to overindulge, okay? Everything in moderation, right?
Everything's in moderation. It's okay for your mental health to sometimes be double-fisted. I love that.
And you know what? Before we get out of here, I'm actually going to rewind because we did say we were going to talk about another variation on how to create a warm drink out of this, okay? Michelle has her very awesome, what do you call it? Tumbler that can go.
Ceramic.
Yeah, that can hold heated drinks and keep them warm. You have a lid, I don't see it, but she's got a lid enclosure as well. So if we wanted to make kind of something like a hot toddy with this, if you guys are familiar with hot toddies, they're usually made with bourbon, whiskey, a little bit of lemon, and again, some herbs and some spices. Cinnamon's always good for that. You're gonna do much the same thing. You can take your bliss, add it to your cup. Of course, you want to heat it, preheat it. You probably don't want to put this in the microwave. Do you normally put this in the microwave? Okay. I would not put this in the microwave. So you could just take your bliss, warm it up in the microwave for about 30 to 45 seconds, add it to your cup, and then you're just going to add a little bourbon to it and just give it a good swivel around in there. And then you're just going to let it settle. If you want to add a cinnamon stick in there, toss that right on in there. Let it stay in your drink, and it's going to just give you all the warm feels right up in here. And then of course you'll get you'll smell it as well, so that will be really good. It'll help open your chest up a little bit. So give that a try. And yeah, that's it.
Yes. Well, thank you, Carmelita. We appreciate this. And who knows, she may be back with another tip for the winter.
Yay! All right, you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me, Michelle.
Of course.
Until next time, you guys. Bye.
Bye.